Hello, hello. Looks like we are about ready to go. Maybe even a couple minutes early here. We're putting the party together. We hopping back into 5S. Sorry, I had to first floor of the new team. And yeah, should be fun. So we'll be hoping to make some prog today. We'll see how it goes. Hop us into Discord. Alright, no more murder plans?
Absolutely not.
I can't promise that.
Alright, well you do you.
I could try.
Just know it's being
Recorded.
recorded, yeah.
I mean,
I might murder, but it's not planned.
we
That-
could
that's
go
fair.
7:58 and not 8 p.m.
Might be some man's.
We're all ready.
I had food extra early today just to be on the safe side.
I
Well,
had butter chicken and then my tooth cracked. So no more butter chicken.
That sounds
because
terrible.
You didn't
It
have
was
your
awful.
Brussels sprouts yesterday.
It sounds very awful, actually.
Yeah, it was the worst thing that could have happened to me today.
What is my stupid Tamagotchi? I don't care about you right now. I'm about to raid.
Put it to bed.
I said the thing. Look at me. I'm a good raid leader. Raid whatever.
Raid facilitator.
I'm mainly just here, but you know, I did my best with call-ups.
Anything that we need to clarify? Just wanna see how things go to brush the rust off of the first little bit to get through Devour. I know there's quite a bit after Devour, but most of it seems pretty straightforward.
Everything
Yeah,
after
from
Devour
what I
is
saw.
just remixes
Combination.
of mechanics.
Yeah.
Do we remember our puddle partners?
I am looking
Yeah.
in.
Do we remember our clock spots?
Oh,
It depends.
So small.
Well, I'll be at 3
Hello.
if anyone needs me.
Scout's like hugging my leg.
Father.
Pardon?
Whoa!
Excusez-moi?
Take Buster hurt.
Because you didn't meld enough bit.
Oh my god, he's going to sleep. He's doing it. He did it on his own. Okay, we're good.
He
Alright.
heard you.
I was talking red shit.
Is that Samuel L. Jackson bedtime story?
It was like,
Yeah.
shut
Go
the
the
fuck
fuck to
up and
sleep.
go
Go the
the
fuck to
fuck
sleep.
to sleep.
when did this become Pulp Fiction?
I just wanted him to go to sleep. He's been beeping at me all day. Since I
Like a
got home.
Child.
Frankie baby.
God, it's so annoying.
Alright. Children for Raven. Got it.
See what we remember.
Children for Raven? What?
I
Uh-oh.
mean, we don't know what's gonna happen to me in my 30s, but sure.
Yeah, here we go. That's a discussion
I'm
for
glad
another
we,
night.
Glad we moved on from
Yeah.
that. I didn't know where to go
Oh,
from
shit.
there.
We'll circle back around to it in the fanfics.
No.
Wait, we have fanfics?
I can't
Raven.
escape it.
May or
Right,
may not.
Excuse me, Raven.
After this
what?
pull, I'm gonna have to look at my keybinds. My buttons aren't working.
It's a problem.
Of that.
Number one,
We tried having keybinds that work.
I have tried that.
Here it's typically the superior choice to keybinds that don't work.
Be next to John.
Absolutely not.
I learned that. Damn it! I still got.
A little too far from John.
I was right behind
To get in the pool,
But you landed right there.
This is the A.
and you're a puddle partner. walking around for.
Yep.
Where D's go.
They kill. Keep people alive. Okay.
Good.
Oh.
Oh.
Trying to move away from Scout, and Scout had moved away from me, so I'm gonna die.
Tanks are gone.
Oof.
Which maybe just resets. It's
Yeah, let's reset since parents.
parents.
have
Good,
it.
yeah. Good start. Good start. Good start. Good start.
Let's blame that on parent.
I usually do.
Yeah. When I get the AoE, I just try to do what we said last
No,
time.
you
and
yeah,
just
you did
move to
right.
the north.
I thought you were still standing there next to me for some reason because you're small and hard to see.
Yeah, that's true. That do be me.
Right, parent, let me know when you're.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
I don't know, he's so much.
No, I'm being ignored.
Ignore us, ignore us.
I got you. I got you.
Who put that on?
Yes.
Me.
It kind of has just been breaking my brain to start talking like that because I hear it everywhere.
Yeah, thanks to Ren. And then it passed out to John and me.
What?
The repeating.
Oh,
of
you and
voice.
John and me. I thought you said John and men. I was like, no.
I mean,
After a
sometimes.
certain amount of time, I started tuning him out.
So
I have that ability.
Oh, I need to go through and clear out all these bots in my stream.
Oh, no time like the present.
I'm one of them.
I don't know who's a bot and who's not. Usually what I'll do is I'll throw my stream up for like 10 seconds, take a picture of the users list, and then ban all of them.
Okay, I can tell you right now, if you see anything figgy, that's me.
Oh, I know you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I know you.
That we
You
know.
and Mirand and there's a couple in here that I know are actual people. But
I love that he didn't mention his wife.
I said that
The
there are
person
some
right
people.
behind him.
I'm behind Mirand. I'm so ashamed.
It's alright, Ren stole my boyfriend.
I'll tell you there.
Did you know that if you have the volume all the way down, you don't count as a viewer?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Way down.
You just mute the site and then it still counts.
You can mute the tab, or you can turn it almost all the way down. But if it's muted on Twitch, you don't count as a view.
Oh.
I learned that in someone else's stream because they had a occasional message that popped up and said, "Don't do that."
I feel like I said that to someone yesterday, but I don't remember.
So, Raven, someone wants an explanation about the fanfiction.
It's
in
Marin's
John's
fault that
stream.
the fanfictions are a thing. So he's
they
teasing.
they don't even no, they don't even exist. So don't even bother asking. You think I have enough time to
I mean,
write?
they exist, but they probably haven't been written down because they were just like pillow talk between her and Tailfeather.
Excuse me. Then.
Why you gotta call her out like that?
May I help you?
Let's go, parent.
Give me like 5 more minutes.
There was so much thirst.
Let him make sure you
Vampire
move
Daddy.
around a little bit so you don't get kicked out. Although I guess we just reset.
I mean, I'm jumping to jump around.
Just don't jump off. We were doing Sophia. We were learning the Sophia Extreme when it was new, and
We weren't even learning. We were loading in.
we were in the prison circle to begin with, and we were telling people, okay, now there's no sides. You can just jump off if you're running around. And one of our FC members was jumping around in the circle and jumped right as the circle went away and jumped right the fuck off the platform.
Oh no!
Yeah. Yeah. Right
Didn't
as it was
parent
being
do that
said.
in normal whenever we were in the middle of a conversation and just walk right off?
I think so. Yeah.
I had a friend do the same thing.
I mean,
I only
I've never done that.
occasionally do it. I've only done that in O12. My goal with my friends, because I wasn't very much into like statics back then, was they would just take me after Echo was released and everything. And well, I was like, can I fall off this? Well,
I did.
so found that out.
Science.
We love science.
At least they let you raise now.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
How did you mess up your keybinds?
I don't know, sometimes they just get messed up and you don't like register like how they're supposed to.
Oh, mine only do that if I don't have my mouse connected. Good old MMO mouse.
Scout, you and I both to Realm and Meme Land. The Hola Bendeja.
Oh, yeah.
I just saw that and lost it.
That's so funny to me.
What? The Millie's taking up the entire bed?
Millie
Okay.
just vibing in the bed.
We're good, we're good.
You good?
Alright, we're good.
Alright, wait,
I was on
what?
purpose.
He popped. He popped.
Pop something to see if his keybinds worked, I guess.
I was
I
watching John's
guess.
stream and I just saw like the lag of parent dying. I was so
Scout.
confused.
Scout.
Scout.
Join us.
Scout.
Join
Come
us.
hang out with the cool
Having a
kids.
pool party.
The water's fine.
Don't drink the
Water's
Kool-Aid.
We drank it, bro.
The Kool-Aid?
Yeah,
Delicious
might as well be.
Gatorade.
I mean.
Oh,
Do
No,
they
it's
have
high
green
speed.
Gatorade? Wait, do they have green Gatorade?
Yes,
They
Mr.
don't.
Signature.
No, they don't.
person, your car alarm cannot go off right now. I need to hear my call-outs. Thank you.
Alright.
This time with gusto.
This time for real.
Please don't put your ley lines outside my bubble. Okay. We can deal with it.
Fast.
Or
Don't get poisoned. Well.
Sometimes with things like that, you gotta give them a wider berth than you think.
Oh, this is.
I'm your puddle partner.
Days.
We're on two, John. I mean, Gene.
I'll be in two places at once.
So good.
Oh.
yellow to attacks. This is the boss. Hit.
Knock back.
Crossover.
I have 10 seconds on our Prezo if my question's too early.
Hell in a Cell. Three, two, 4. 2, 4.
There's a cross.
Bust out.
Think about that.
Spots.
Dishing out.
Mid. Like parties.
Nice. Front of him.
In
Front of him.
In front.
One hit and switch sides.
Which? Oh,
Oh,
I was just a little bit too far.
We're starting on 3. Full circle. Start on 4. Gonna run to 1. We hit 4. We're gonna go all the way to. Oh crap! Damon got it.
Screwed me over.
Same.
So you don't. We're just gonna stay at 1, and then when we see 4 pop, we're gonna run around through 4.
Yeah. I just so for Venom Squall, me and basically everybody on my side, we dropped our baits a little too far out, so I had to pop sprint to clear it to get to healer stacks, and then I didn't have it for that. So we just need to be a little cleaner that as soon as we see the animation drop 4 stacks, just GTF to the middle. So that my first reaction isn't to pop sprint. There. I'm setting up heals, but I'll be faster on it.
Still having a little trouble with power pattern, but I'll get there.
I think
I've started
understand,
thinking-
I just need to figure out which letter to start on, or
I've
number.
Started thinking about it by diagonals, because it seems like it always starts in a diagonal, like one of the intercardinals. So like if it starts at 4, you kind of set up at 2. And if it does the zigzag pattern, you want to stay at 2. But if it does the circle pattern, then you kind of want to scooch towards 3. If you get too close to 4, well then you might get clipped. But then it's just you run into 4 and then you run back to 2. Like it's diagonal based. Is that? If it's zigzag, then you wait for it. You start diagonal away from it, and then wait for the circle to come close to you, and then you follow that circle back to the diagonal that it started to. Does that? So to me, it's always like you're starting on a diagonal, you're ending on the opposite diagonal. Wait, this same diagonal, but opposite side of the arena.
I watched the video, but it's gonna actually take practice to like get out.
Alright, we go.
We'll get there.
I mean, that was a lot cleaner.
4.
Watch the puddle.
Oh, tech stuff.
Find your puddle partner.
You're right.
Inner on 3. Choke it.
Wait. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, John.
This way.
I completely turned around.
I got him.
Pinball skill. Already did. Great.
Did I?
I got the app. I got.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Well, Raven.
Okay, let's just restart
Why-
this.
Can tank when I need to be. Yeah.
I need like 1 second.
I
One.
personally think if an ad on that part at this point just goes out, we can just it's gonna give us a damage. Not that we're looking to clear, it's just brain don't want damage now. Yeah, Parent, you like that?
Ah, this song. So good. Chef's kiss.
This game really has a lot of good songs, to be honest.
I like our music.
That's so much better than 1 and 2.
Agreed. It wasn't bad. But
It's funny because this song has the same motif as the last tier.
I know. They're just like hyped up more. Trust me, I was in the market chat. I know my
I posted
shit.
my note in the chat. I don't know if that's gonna make sense to anyone, but it's how I'm remembering.
It makes sense. I just need to do it more.
I understand it, it's just the execution of it that I still need
Yeah.
to get in my head.
Maybe, but
And apparently when you were explaining zigzags, Miranda could see your hands moving behind my camera.
Oops.
1.
Oh, watch the puddle. Watch the poison.
small little legs.
Just sitting there kicking.
On my way. Well, I'll see you later.
You're fine.
Find your puddle partner.
Orient yourself if you need to.
Oh, Scott, where
Ah, shit. I got her.
And you're right. Choke it.
Dash.
Oh, I completely. Yep. That.
Wait.
I
It's
forgot
cheese.
who could be one. Oh my gosh. I was looking at 1 or 3, and I'm like, you're not German.
Not diagonals yet.
It's always been 1 and 3. That's why I didn't look at 2.
That's usually the way it works. As soon as you're comfortable on one thing, it switches to something else. Yeah, those poison dots are pretty rough, and we're still getting hit by shit. So I'm trying to use Nascent Flash to help Scout and I both stay alive a little bit, but
Yeah, just really try and avoid the poison puddles when you're on your way to the corner, because I have to blow a lot of either hard cast MP stuff or the instant stuff. I've started just sitting there casting Cure 2 to keep you up for that, so I have the lilies for when you're tanking, but sometimes
Yeah, I don't know how
I just
to read
run.
which corner to go to, so I'm relying on call out.
There's either nothing in the box, or there's going to be that green crystal close
In the
to
inner
the
corner.
box. Yeah, in the boss's hitbox. That's all you have to
Yeah.
look for. Don't worry about the yellow. You're either looking for a box with nothing in it, and that's the pattern that we have a lot of space to stack up, or you're looking for the green puddle that's next to the boss.
And that's the poison.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one where we're close to the. But I mean, the poison puddles expand, so you have time to skirt it and go around it to get to the corner.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
better to lose a few GCDs.
I mean, I pop sprint so I can get there and cast, but melee can hit on the way.
Yeah, but if you find yourself on the wrong side of the puddle and you're trying to get around, it's better to lose a few GCDs than the poison tick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still hit it when you're going around.
Yeah, you can, but if I was on 4 and realized I needed to be at 2 and the puddles are already expanding, I'm not gonna just
Oh yeah, that's true.
YOLO my way through the the poison puddle. That's how you use that, right?
Yeah.
John, my man.
I mean, he
I
was
give you
right.
that- He was right. He was.
People still say that. I
Not
don't
used to it. I don't know. I don't hang out with anyone who says YOLO.
know. All right, here we go.
Finally in that old crowd.
Yeah. Those who do are the younger ones in my FC.
Yeah. I will send y'all back to me. I will.
And us back? Oh, honey. I was probably saying it before you were
Most of us
born.
are from Texas, right?
That's so true. I know. I like to mess with them. But they laugh at my jokes. I like the way they go so funny.
Free. Find your puddle partner.
Orient yourself.
Scout work.
Being run for. Good.
Tank staff. Don't be a day.
A and or B. Sorry, John. I still get nervous.
Trust.
What?
It's away from the tank. It's like, I have space. I'm good. That's away from the tank.
I'm already in this fantastic.
On the yellow topaz. To the boss. knockback minigate, regular minigate. We're staying here.
I didn't. I saw other people moving and was like, oh, I'll move too.
Yeah, I second guessed myself.
Always start on the boss's butt side. Is there actually a proximity to him? Because when I was watching Hector's guide, he was showing people stacked like right on his butt.
You can be on his butt, honestly.
I just assumed it was proximity. It just looked that way.
I even
I
watched
didn't wanna risk
Nats. I even watched Nats VOD, and they started right on him.
And there's another guide that says you can dodge the dashes. It's just it's more damage. I was like, we're already almost dying, so. But if you want to try for uptime, I don't know. I mean,
But we're
I
not
don't really
we're not
understand.
dodging. We're not dodging the dashes, right?
No.
No, we're dodging the first one.
We're dodging the first
Yeah.
dash.
You're dodging the
Let's
first.
dodge
I
at
think.
least one of them.
I think the
because-
second one actually does more damage. We can move away at the second one. Or does that matter on his
No.
reflection barrier? I think that's his reflection barrier.
I don't think it matters.
I think-
but I could be wrong.
We can
All
try
I
it.
know is that one time I got hit with a dash, the first dash, and it gave me a bone, and then I
Yeah,
instantly died. to the
You
second
can't
one.
survive both. But I think we could be on his butt as long as you're on the right side of the barrier.
Yeah, I mean
But-
we can try. I mean, y'all are probably gonna
you
survive.
can.
over me.
There's a knockback to the corner if you want to not pop your knockback and just have him knock you back.
No, I'm saying I don't think it's a proximity thing. Like, we're getting hit by the dash no matter where we are. It's cleaving the whole platform, it seems.
Okay.
But I may be wrong about this, but that's just what I saw. And
I mean, we
That's
can try
fine.
it and then go back to the other way.
I just don't understand why we all need to be in one little place. Is somebody putting that up that
I
requires
just
it?
saw, so in Mistech's video, most of the party was up close, and they just stayed where they were. And Mistech herself was on the wrong side, and so she just stayed where she was. And I didn't really understand how she did that.
might have been rolled.
She's
might
also a
involve-
tank, so she can probably be fine with that.
So I mean, we only have 3 melee. So if y'all want to stay on the boss, that's fine. But I'm not. I'm just
gonna
now
try
getting.
It. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna try it
I'm
this
gonna
time
try
just to see if it's survivable, because the uptime might be nice later.
Yeah. No. That's great for the melees. I don't want to change what I'm doing.
No, it's fine.
Well, no.
Because-
How about the range still go back there? I think we'll still be in range to get some stuff though. Anyway.
Yeah. That's fine. It's just we still have people dying to this mechanic. I don't want to change a lot
Well,
unless.
people have been dying to the mechanic because they're on the wrong side and get hit by both dashes or by the
Or by the light.
Because we're failing the mechanic, so changing it. But that's my point. But like I said, for uptime, I completely understand that. So
I mean, if it kills
I'm
me,
ranged. I'm gonna keep
then-
doing what I'm doing.
and if it kills me, I'm just gonna go back to where I was and
Yep.
just gonna spam hard.
See what happens for science.
See-
One.
Poison.
Puddles.
We're at B scout.
In round 4.
Super.
Welcome.
Thanks, stuff.
That's a big old go away from your dog.
That's gonna be a no.
On the topaz. Opposite. Knockback mitigate.
Why did I change? I should have
Damn
changed.
it.
Three, 2, 1, 3. 2, 1, 3.
Tactician. Sorry, I will get it right eventually.
We all, it's funny, I know, we know what you mean. Gotcha.
Box
Box.
I did that way too early.
Ox.
Middle.
In. At parties.
Front.
Front.
One hit and switch. Switch.
Pitch. Alright, put your weapons down. Starting at 1. Full circle. Try 2. We're gonna go over to 2. Gonna land at 1.
I went too far. That's my problem.
And I'm dead.
Why did we start at 1 and then you switched us to 2?
Because it was full circle, so I wanted to give us more time to go to the first one after it explodes.
Oh, okay.
You could have
I see,
stayed
I
at 1
see.
and just run,
Yeah.
but he's kind of cutting a little.
Cutting a little time. That makes sense. Okay.
It's like stealing a
I
base
was
of
just
baseball.
wondering.
Basically, you set up there to see what pattern it is. If it was zigzag, you'd stay right at 2, and then as soon as the second circle that goes off next to you goes off,
just
then
run
you
off.
run to the right. But since it was circle pattern, you kind of inch closer to where the first hit is. You run into the first hit, and then you about face and run the opposite direction. So one
makes
is
sense.
right all the way to the corner, and the other is left then right.
Yeah.
If you're facing the
Okay.
boss. So
That makes sense.
And my sprint didn't pop off. I would have lived. I also could have been center more.
I don't think I popped, but I forgot. Ah, shit. Well,
This is a clear run.
yeah, it's definitely.
Also, I hate it because we can't afford to make wide turns, so we need to stay center. 3, Heads match you at all for
Four.
or yeah, time.
Let's say what?
That's not. Oh, fuck, I'm fucked.
Totally made it.
Sounds good.
Why is everybody by John? Okay.
I'm ready.
Hi,
What do you
John.
mean? Got a little too frantic today. I had to breathe.
Puddles.
Orient yourself.
We're at D, Scout.
Okay.
Yeehaw! I don't know if that was clear, but I said it anyway.
Thanks, Dad.
I hate poison so much.
Dashes. Yellow Topaz. Opposite the box. We can stay here. Back mitigate.
Didn't hurt near as bad. What's going on?
We went to the front. That's weird.
Was that a people remembered mitt, or
Yeah, people
We-
remember to mid.
we can sacrifice mitt somewhere else? And,
Definitely.
okay.
Three, two, 2, 4. 2, 2, 4.
Thanks, Dad. Flux.
Flux.
Party second.
High
Healer
parties.
stack. Healer stacks. Healer stacks.
Ed,
Savior
and
Strength.
spread.
Mid.
Mid.
Flux.
Spread.
Behind
Okay,
him.
back behind
Six
the
hits.
arrows.
Cross.
Oh, okay. Set up
Wave,
on 4.
starting at 4. Early turn.
So we'll
After
go
3, after 3 explodes, we're gonna roll to 1. Counterclockwise.
Huh?
Shit.
Oh.
Jesus, I hate this thing.
pedal.
When
Maybe
y'all are
what I meant.
playing early turn
Zigzag.
Zigzag.
zigzag, okay.
So do you know what we mean by the zigzag?
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad, guys. I totally thought that that place was 1.
I trust
Oh, so, yeah, so you pulled the same thing I did.
So as we start to do this more and we get it cleaner, there are 4 puddles that we've got to soak right after. Our partners might be a little bit different. Because the tanks have to soak together.
Oh,
Or,
tanks have
well,
already been.
One
One
tank
has-
soaks.
oh, that's
Okay.
that's true.
Well, either one tank soaks to the an end vuln, or both tanks can split it, according to Hector's guide.
Yeah, but Our melee's just taking the south one,
Yeah.
like the way they have been. Okay,
Mhm.
then we're good.
Yeah.
So Dash and I'll take B. Jean and Parent will take D. And tanks will stand next to, but not in A.
Well, healers, do you want us to invuln it, or do you want us to split it? Because I could use Home Gang since it's got a relatively short cooldown, and I don't think I've got anywhere else I need it.
You're gonna be standing in the puddle, and Scout's gonna be standing outside the puddle. So I'm pretty sure you don't need to invuln it. but
No,
you
nobody
need
needs to stand in the puddle. It throws an AoE at the nearest target,
Nearest to the puddle?
nearest to the puddle. So
Okay.
if I'm soaking in the puddle at A, as long as I'm the closest one to it, it's going to throw a puddle at me. If Scout's there, then we can use our cooldowns. If Scout's not there, I can just invuln it. And that way I'm not getting a poison tick from Scout.
I mean,
Okay.
having
That's how Hector's guide explained it.
Okay.
if Scout or you, whoever decides to take it, whoever decides not to take it, if someone dies during Devour, if we have a float, that could prevent us from, if somebody just doesn't make it, then we have.
So Scout, would you feel more comfortable just always going to A and invulning, or would you rather float? If necessary.
I'm fine with either. I just don't know. I don't know if we'll need. I mean, we don't really use the invulns for any other reason in this fight, since we're tank swapping
Yeah.
and stuff. So I would say that invulning is probably going to be the easier way.
Would you prefer to just always be at A and invuln?
Yeah, I'll go to A and invuln. I don't go inside the puddle, right? I just go stand right in front of it.
Right, as long
Stand
as you're
right
the
next to
closest
it.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll go to A and invuln.
And so if somebody needs a partner, just call a letter and I'll float to you.
Because both of our invulns are forgiving, so
Yeah.
might as well.
I like that Super Bowl light stuff.
I mean, if I know you're bull lighting, it's fine. Same as home game. If I don't know you're bull lighting, and I keep you alive by benedicting right as you bull light,
It was only
then
an
we made the meme.
accident. It was only an
Oh.
accident.
No, it happens a lot. Every.
I'm not a
Single
gunbreaker
time.
anymore.
I am going back to Gunbreak main tank after as my main.
I mean, I take it as a compliment that I wouldn't have let you die, but then there's a mini panic.
The
No,
confidence.
I get that. I get that. From healer main first, I get it.
Let me know when you're
Oh.
ready, parent.
Yeah, I'm good.
Stop booty calling.
Crash for whatever reason.
Oh god, why did I do that?
Yeah, but
I hate everything.
It's all good. Bless you.
Excuse me, sorry.
bless you.
Two.
It's written out on your thing.
Thanks, stuff.
Thanks.
Alright, no one freak out.
Freaking out, you're telling me?
Oops.
We're here at B. It's fine.
Okay.
Look it. I know it's not what you said, but that's what I heard.
Thank
Alright,
Busta.
getting away from
Go! Everyone run away from me.
She's small, it's scary.
the mom is
Oh,
tainted.
We all think that we're all breathing this air.
What the heck? This is practically stuff.
My house.
catches. On the topaz. Opposite the boss, knockback mitigate.
Making that way too hard, buddy. You did not have to move there. Back up.
Two. Three. Three. One. Two. Three. Three. One.
Big stuff.
Healer stacks.
Healer
At
stack.
parties. Hit your sprint.
Let's go off in the middle.
Mid. Lots. Front.
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 One
in
hit
front,
and then
in
switch
front, in
sides.
front.
One hit and then switch sides. Which
Which?
Alright, weapons away.
don't both leave.
Got up at 4.
Start at 4. Full circle. 1 to 1.
Scoot towards 1. As soon as 1 goes, as soon as 2 goes off, we'll run into 2 and then turn around and go the other direction.
To 2. When 1 goes off, go all the way to 3.
All the way around.
All the way around to 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4.
I went too fast.
And then after all that, you have 2 seconds to get your power.
Using teleport to my tower. Hey, most of us got there alive. That's good.
Yeah, I think I just moved too fast.
Too speedy.
To progress.
Slow down some.
I did pop sprint a little after we started moving. I think that helped a little bit.
I think I'm getting it.
Okay, so once we reach our stopping point, we're gonna immediately need to like look back in and see where we're gonna go for our tower. Because we have
I'll
literally
call it
2
trust,
seconds in
Asia.
which to stop to soak it.
Like right after that, we're getting B, right, man?
Yeah.
Like that's the time. Okay.
I mean, the bright side is the markers are set up with colors. So if you know you're going to 4, you know you're right next to D.
Yes.
So
yes.
that can help.
Let me know when you're ready, Gene.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Gamer hours.
Stood right in it.
I got her.
Ready to res John too. Gene, wrong 3. Soak it.
I get me.
Sorry, Raven, I had nothing
It is.
left.
It's okay.
I've got 4 seconds and then I can hit.
On the topaz.
I got her.
Opposite the boss. Knockback in the
I'm
gate.
absolutely not gonna go right now.
Are we moving or staying?
For staying.
Stay here.
Oh, try to eat it. Can you eat it? The knockback?
It's just best to just use your.
Best not
Okay.
to.
Well, I know. I'm just asking if I can, if I don't push it fast enough. Because I'm trying.
I
It's
really,
not
I
possible.
really
I'm not gonna bother.
can't. I think you have to use it.
3, 2, 1, 3. 2, 1, 3.
First run.
I'll slow res.
Clock bot.
Dead. My parties.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I thought it went off already. I'm sorry.
Front.
Front.
Clear everything.
On 4. Full circle. On 1. We're gonna go to 2. And then we're gonna run all the way to 4. Before it. We're gonna run all the way to 4. We're gonna look inside.
Ah.
Get the big, get the big. Aha! No, I didn't make it. Damn.
Slowly but surely, that run was cursed.
Well, now that we got that one out of our
So
system.
it's for the full circle. It's like a very quick turnaround.
Yeah, it's like one hit and then you run the other way.
I mean, there's always
Yeah.
one that you're waiting for it to go off. So for the circle, you literally just wait for the first one to go off and then you run into it. And then you turn
wait.
around. And I kind of hug the middle. I don't go all the way around, but I just kind of stay. See about where his nubbin is? If you stay about that far out of the mid, off the cross section, you can just kind of hug the middle to get back around. So it's just, I go this way and then I turn around and I go all the way the other direction. Zigzag, you set up and you just wait for the one that's next to you to go off. So you always kind of set yourself up to be where you need to run into. So when parents saying, okay, we'll set up at 1, we're waiting for 1 to go off, and then, or one right next to us to go off, and then you follow that one. The circle is the only one you have to switch directions. Zigzag is just you wait for this one to go off, and then you just follow it to the corner.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I'm gonna pop sprint later so I can actually get to my tower. But if you hug the middle, you don't have to. My sprint was down, so I didn't actually need it that time. And to me, circle pattern's actually faster than zigzag as far as like you having to move because you have to switch directions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice that a little bit more.
Here.
I just lost Discord sound.
Actually, I saw somebody that was like showing the zigzag pattern that instead of like following it around, you could just book it through the center. I was like, brave man, I saw it work. I don't know the timing. I ain't doing it.
Speaking of doing it, here we go.
Doing it.
Doing it live.
Or
Thanks, stuff.
gorging. Poke it.
Tank stuff. We heard you like tank swaps.
Well, we were
Tank
complaining.
swap on your tank swap.
At least there's no feathers.
Oh,
Well,
on this one.
second.
Oh god.
The topaz. Behind the boss. Knockback mitigate. We can stay here. Three, two, four, two, four.
Tank stuff. Box.
What you was that?
Box.
Behind him. Setting up at 4. Okay, circle. Setting up at 1. We're gonna land on 2, then turn around, then land on 4. Turn around. Land on 4.
I did it
Well,
too
way
fast
too
this time.
fast.
And then we go to towers.
John, no.
I just need a little more bit.
Yeah, same.
So it's to the right side of 2?
Yeah, you don't want to be too close to the marker.
Okay.
Please kind of hug the line away from just it. I mean, a little further out than I need to be, but it's better safe than dead.
Fun.
Watch poison.
Puddles.
Yourself.
Where they stop.
Hit.
Thanks, Dad.
And topaz. Opposite boss. Knockback renegade.
Stay.
Face disoriented there.
Three. 2. 2. 4. 2. 2. 4.
Big stuff.
That's spots. Skip your sprint. Go mid after the hit. Mid. Fight parties. front, in front. One hit, and then switch. Switch. Starting on 1. Full circle, starting on 2. Gonna go to 3, then turn around, then go to 2, and then go to 1. On 3, stop, turn around, look at 2, go to 2, go to 1.
Okay, keep
Go to portals.
Look at your check.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Yes!
Come on.
I keep always running too fast.
I just get clipped at the end.
It's
First
okay.
time I've
We'll
been
be
eaten,
fine.
though.
We'll be fine.
How did it feel?
Are we, Raven?
I just need to remember anytime we turn around to not immediately run
I'm not
back.
satiated.
I always just run right away as soon as we turn around.
Patience, Grasshopper.
It's hard.
No, I'm in the same boat as you, Raven. I'm like, don't pop. Like, I have to tell myself.
Adria, we're gonna be at 3, not 3, C, because everyone else is gonna be in the center at that point as well.
Got it.
So everyone will be at letters at that point. We're just gonna say it's C. Yeah, I'll just remember for circle, chill for a little bit.
It's all based on AoEs. So as soon
Yeah.
as you see the AoE, you run into it, and then you wait until you see the AoE, and then you run.
Oh, that I have no problem with running into that one. It's just turning around and then waiting for the other one to go off. I wanna be fast as fuck.
Well, then you're gonna get eaten.
We're in there with a good time.
Well, there, people are okay with this motherfucker.
Imagine if the boss is targetable during it. Then wouldn't that be hell?
I mean, I was getting a little kids off while he was still targeting.
Or
Watch the poison.
puddles.
Repeat. B. Beta. Boy. Movies.
Movies. Jataz.
Hook 'em.
Movies almost distracted me slightly.
Thanks, stuff.
On the yellow topaz. Up to the boss. Knock back in the gate.
We will
switch.
need to switch.
Switch after.
I like ran right into.
I followed you, it's okay.
I mean, I didn't die, so.
Me neither.
Almost ran into you, you know.
Three, two, one, three, two, one, three,
Thanks, stuff.
Are you okay? I think that.
At parties.
My spot.
Find him.
You can use the little arrows on his box to
6
Go.
hits.
apples.
Us.
No. Oh, so
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
1 on 1.
I
Zigzag. Stay on 1. We're gonna go to 4, and then we're gonna go to 3, and then we're gonna stand there. For it. On 4. On 3. Stand there. Turn
I
around.
was too close to
Ah.
the middle.
On the portal.
Forgot it was the second one.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Did
Throw
I?
everybody at you.
I honestly don't know how I lived that. Man, I don't know.
I moved
Invincibility.
as soon as I saw the AoE go off, and it counted me dead. Like, oh, okay.
Oh, I
Yeah, I
meant
did
for
that
the.
before.
As soon as I was raised, I was hit with like 17 damage downs.
Well, I mean,
Raise invincibility.
Yeah.
you have the
even though I-
invincibility
Oh,
for
it's
3
abilities,
seconds.
it's not move, yeah.
As long as you don't pop any. I mean, that's kind of the healer.
Safety
The
net.
best way to piss off your healer is to get up and immediately hit a skill before we have time to top you off.
You can run around, you just can't
Yeah,
hit a
just
single
don't
Yeah,
hit anything.
you can
Including
move,
sprints.
just don't.
Including sprints.
Yeah, don't pop any of your abilities. Let us top you off, and then you can have at it. But there's a little yellow debuff buff on your bar next to your food that you'll see, and it counts down from like 3. That's your
Fun.
transcendent buff.
Fun fact: an important thing that raised invincibility does not defend against is knockbacks.
Knockbacks, yes.
Yeah. Knockbacks, you're
Also doesn't
No.
defend
Infinite-
about these
don't res.
walls.
And don't take the res.
The
know
walls
what?
raise up in there? Hell no.
You know what does defend against knockbacks? Using your knockback immune. You know what takes away invincibility? Using your
You're
knockback
not-
immune.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why sometimes I'll say, be careful when you take that, because like you just time your raise based on
Man,
if you know something's coming.
Man,
So
you used to get so mad at me at E12 because I would just give up and start.
you know how expensive raises get, bitch.
I know, I'm sorry. It's my first time playing
I was
Relay.
a scholar. I didn't have thin air.
So sorry, I learned my lesson that day.
Let's start on another lesson. Come on.
cackling over there.
I'm ready, I was waiting.
I was not ready, but okay.
I mean, it said 8 of 8, so.
Stay ready. You don't have to get ready.
Two.
Being said, I was never ready as scholar because short pulls and having to summon and having to spread a shield. White mage, I just stand there until 2 seconds, so kind of being toxic.
Well, this is the appropriate floor point.
I was about to say this is the gravest place to be for.
Close.
if you're gonna run around the whole map, you're one of the
So-
classes to do it.
Choke it.
I'm so scared of my tanks.
in that moment.
Oh. Damn, I just put a cure out.
Yeah, as I hit my I didn't have my own.
Oh my god.
heal. You're. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Oops. So this fun thing has been popping up in my head every tank buster pair, and someone share it with you. The second one's called Toxic Crunch. And
Why?
it just keeps popping up in my head. Adults can't see why kids love Toxic Crunch.
Oh my.
Toxic Toast Crunch.
Now I know whether my mouth burns when I eat that shit.
John,
Can I help you?
why?
Um,
I just
Attic,
asked you a
can
question.
you see
dude.
why Lalas love cinnamon toast crunch?
I think you probably could have just stopped as can you see Lalas?
Can you see me?
I don't know how you can play that small. I really don't.
There's no difference. I'm like zoomed all the way out. Doesn't matter.
You don't. Wait, you guys aren't playing first person?
Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
God.
that's why I've been dying to devour every single time.
Do
Wait,
people do that?
that gives me an
No.
idea.
That was a challenge
Masochists.
for a little while, trying to do Leap of Faith in first person.
It made me
God,
nauseous.
What a flex. That was not any time in first person's not fun. I just
Sephiroth.
Oh,
okay, Unreal
Yeah.
Sephiroth in with that going. I'm ready. I think I actually done that.
in my day, you had to move your carbuncle around, kill it
Yeah,
constantly. Fucker.
Fairy around too.
Let's turn around and cleave the whole platform. You had a
Back
pet.
in my
you
back
did.
in my day, Stone Six.
Free.
Bring back Stone.
Back in my day, Paladin's hat stones.
Yeah.
I kept casting Protect.
Back in my day, you could actually
That's a
tell
dirty
which healer
word.
was healing based on cleric stink.
True. Well then.
Thornblood.
What did we figure out?
Puddles.
It's important in your heart, John.
Gene, we're on 2. Okay.
Thanks, stuff.
Rid of the poison. But it's back. What?
Oh,
Jesus fuck.
I blocked too late.
I mean, that was. You were above half health and then 1 tick death.
But it shifts it in the middle.
Ah, that would do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
We didn't have
Noah,
mid up
they all
either.
ain't make it. Well, I'm just
Bye.
gonna do this.
Bye. I
You're-
can't res. Bye.
You ever die from full health to a regular ass raid wipe?
Yes, actually, I have.
That always.
Yeah,
I can't heal a one shot. God damn it.
It's this time, baby.
God, that was one of the first things that astonished me about doing actual hard content.
Yeah.
Because like, oh, it's just a raid wipe. It's not gonna hurt. Dies. From
Y'all
full
need
health.
to, y'all need to take y'all doggies out.
It's probably a good time to.
I do.
Probably a good time to go.
Minus for a
Right.
5-minute break, yeah.
Alrighty, BRB.
You're back. Back. Are they on 5 still as well? They passed us.
They're 0.5%.
On P5?
Yeah.
Good news, guys.
Yeah, we're already
Fruit
beating
gummies?
them.
Got fruit gummies.
Fruit gummies? Bro. Oh, Scout didn't even see they were,
Sorry,
Okay.
I was stealing her to help me try and get more pentamel stuff. I accidentally made
Yeah.
blue for like
Sorry,
20
it failed.
materia. No, it's okay.
Is
I
everybody
bought like 100 of them.
is everybody
Oh,
repaired?
good.
worst case scenario, we're repairing here.
I need to buy more dark matter later, because I only have 34 pieces left.
I need to work on my crafters and gathering with you sometime when we have a moment.
I mean, well, we're not raiding tomorrow, so
Tomorrow is the day I spend with my father and make sure he's doing okay, especially before his surgery.
like, now I can't make a joke.
I mean, could, but
Good you.
the answer to the second question is definitely no. Do we want markers on the healers? Is that still helpful?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
There were markers on the healers.
Yes.
I actually don't pay attention to markers anymore.
Wow.
What do you mean, wow? I know where I'm going. Take that off me right fucking now.
No.
Alright.
Please.
Were you my man?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, but I will
Sorry,
raise
Mom.
you.
Oh,
Here we go.
oh my god.
That's my standard.
I just got roasted.
She's good at it too. She's funny.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Oh, ow.
Why do I have the cheese?
It's the
I
burrito.
switched.
Baby burrito.
Y'all ain't gonna follow me.
Food check. Just wait, by the way, in case
Oh,
Weave it in, weave it in.
that was why the pool was a little scuffed. I was eating on the run in.
What kind of like fruit gummy?
Vultures.
One. Alright, are we gonna food?
It's a programmer move right there.
sorry. I went to eat. Thank you.
Those.
Thanks, Renee.
Good.
Thanks, though. Toxic Toast Crunch.
And that's miles back.
I hate it.
Little pads. Behind the boss. Knockback mitigate. Gonna cross over after the second.
What? Okay.
Oh, that was a massive lag spike.
Yeah.
I actually didn't feel it.
Is that new router of yours?
I guess.
I didn't feel it till I looked down and saw that Surecast didn't actually go off. And when I hit that goddamn button, I know I did.
All I know is I looked over at party chat and saw that there was a massacre.
More.
Thanks, Seth. Puddles.
On 4.
Oh, we over there.
Welcome.
Thanks, Seth.
Damn it, now Toxic Crunch means something else.
Oh wow, that is just so fast.
Not the. I don't. Alright, just tank it.
Whoa, smile.
Seems like there are occasions where it's a bad combination of auto and poison at the same time. And
Yeah, I mean, I didn't wait for the GCD that time. I used Tetra, and it still didn't register and didn't. So, it's just a. Just when I think I don't have to completely babysit, I'm like, oh, never mind. Okay.
I feel like this tier is probably babysitting.
I'm baby.
Three.
3. Watch poison.
On 4.
I went in too late.
Like,
Pick it up, crack your neck. Wind it back up. Let's get back to Devour.
Two.
Big stuff.
Puddles.
Thanks for that.
Welcome.
Thanks, Steph.
On the topaz. Boss of the boss. Knock back in the gate.
Okay.
Three. Two. Two. Four. Two. Two. Four.
Thanks, Steph.
Blocks. Parties.
Stack.
Save your sprint. Mid. Blocks. Find him. 3, 4, 5. Switch. Start on 2. Zigzag. Start on 2. Wait for 1. Go to 4. 2. Waiting for 1. Going towards 4. Behind you. Go to your tower. Go to your tower.
I leave.
Can this man just throw me? Holy shit.
We got back to it. That's good. Questions on?
When the first one goes off, like the initial AoEs with Devour, is it always like starting like, I'm trying not to start like, let's say 3 is where it starts, the first AoE. Is it like starting here, or like what's the safe area when you say start at 3 or whatever cardinal we're starting at? Because I always seem to get
If
clipped.
he's hitting 1, like it's always gonna go either if the teeth are at 1, he's always gonna go either 1, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3. Right? Because there's a zigzag pattern where he goes back to 1, or there's a circle pattern where he goes 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense?
No, I'm sorry. Maybe I wasn't.
No,
Whenever
I'm clarifying. There's 2 different patterns.
No,
So depending on which pattern you're talking about, there's going to be a little bit of a different setup.
I meant,
So you
like,
know what I'm
the,
talking about when.
Hold
be right
on,
back.
let him-
Sorry, I was more meaning like the AoE's actually on the ground, not like the pattern for it.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So when he does the zigzag, so when he goes 1, 2, 1, we set up at 3, and you want to be on this side of the line.
Okay, so I need to look at the lines for this. It's not the actual like way marker cardinals.
No, and if you're
They're-
way out
yeah,
here,
they're
there's
too far
never
out.
you're never gonna make it.
Okay, that's been my
So you're
mistake
gonna
then.
set up on this side of 3.
Mhm.
You're gonna wait for the AoE at 1 to go off, the AoE at 2 to go off, and as soon as 2 goes off, you start looping around the platform. Like I actually run through the toxic puddles because I don't want to go outside of them, and if you cut inside, you might get clipped by another one. So,
Okay.
but since you're running, because I pop sprint as soon as I see this AoE go off, because you're sprinting, you're not in the puddle long enough for that tick to matter.
Okay, my mistake has been I've been using that.
Don't go outside them, you won't make it.
Yeah, that's okay. That's why I probably keep dying even when I'm with
For,
you guys.
for zigzag, when we say we set up on 3, you're gonna be, you can probably be a little closer than I am now. I don't want to pull the boss, but I set up around about here, and then I
Okay.
go 1, 2, and then you'll end up at 1, and then you're safe. That's all you have to
Okay.
do for zigzag.
So it's more of an inside than it is an out. Okay, okay. That's
So
that's
for
been my
circle
mistake
pattern, where he goes 1, 2, 3, we start at 4. But you're gonna want to be on our side of. Actually, you can sneak in onto the 4 line. I just play it safe and be on this side of 4, towards the middle. As soon as 1 goes off, you run into 1, past the line at 1. So, again, stay kind of mid, but you've got to be past that line or you might get clipped.
Okay.
And
that
then as
makes-
soon as you see the 4 go off, because what he does is he goes 1. Oh, wait a second. Circle, yeah. As soon as you see that marker go off, he's gonna jump to 2. You're gonna run into 1,
Okay.
and you're
Okay.
gonna wait because he goes 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3.
Talking
So
about full
we-
circle, right?
Yep.
It's all right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, 4.
So you start on 4-ish. Remember, I go a line away just to make sure. You run into 1, you wait for 4 to go off, and then you follow him back around. So you run into 1, wait for him to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go 4, 3.
Stop.
Yeah. So you're always going to end up on the diagonal line across from where you started, essentially.
Okay. That makes so much more sense because I've been using the wrong area of the map to look at for the
So-
indicators of that. I mean, I got the pattern. It was more just like the formula of everything.
Yeah. So like I said, I play it a little safe. I stay a line away from it. if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I said, you don't need to be on the outside edges. You don't want to be on the outside edges. I use the toxicosis marks as this is where I'm going to make sure I don't clip the puddles or his jumps. Because even if you do just get a fucky tick and you get a tick of damage, it's a hell of a lot better than getting clipped by the AoE, because that's automatic death.
Okay.
And it's not like I'm doing anything else there. I can throw a lily at you.
Okay. I feel better now about that.
So it just depends on his pattern. If he zigzags, we set up across from it. You wait for. I'm gonna use the same reference. If he starts at 1, we set up at 3. You wait for him to jump 1, 2, and then you follow him back to 1 because he's gonna go 1, 2, 1. He's hit 1 twice. He's not coming back to that area. You just swing around to 1 and you're done.
Okay.
And then, like I said, circle. If he starts at 1,
2
you
seconds
set up
to
at
your
4.
place.
Huh?
Then you would sprint to your place if you're like trying
Yeah.
to book it to your place.
Yeah.
Here's wishing Peloton was useful in dungeons.
I pop sprint when I see the AoE next to me go off, the one that I'm running into, because that gives me a point of reference that this is when I need to start running.
Okay.
For zigzag. For circle, I just move in, and then you've got some wait time, and you can pop sprint during that wait time if you want.
Okay.
I mean, hitting it later just needs to.
Oh.
I need to second.
I sat down next to Scout and then stepped right in front of me and I was like, booty.
I'm sorry.
No, come back, it's fine.
I mean, y'all are married. It's fine.
It's true. True.
Yeah, fine.
I mean, we'll get it. Just taking time to get used to.
Yeah,
Right.
I would rather spend
Yeah.
5 minutes walking through the explanation just to make sure everybody has it than wiping over and over again because somebody is not quite sure. So better,
This
definitely
is
better
I
to
get
ask
it.
the
I'm
question.
snob.
This is one of the mechanics that one person dead we can recover from, but more than that,
Yeah.
we're wiping
screwed.
there.
Yeah.
So.
I think it's funny that I'm as tall as Scout sitting down.
Who did it? Who's on the list?
Ooh, can I be on the list? I want to go.
I mean, you're already on the queue.
She is.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
How about you guys?
It's coming from the person who wanted to scam my glamour. One. Oh, I called it wrong. I called it wrong.
2.
If I need to rescue somebody from my mistake, I will do it.
To be fair, we were like.
Which, you know,
It's a common pastime. Not gonna lie.
Somebody has
thanks stuff.
He starts it.
that
Always
is fair.
I just like to finish it.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Orient yourself.
Puddles.
We're at 1.
Gene, we're at 2.
So good.
Stop it.
Missed it.
Smack it.
Thank best time.
What about that?
Oh no, now I'm being sick.
Oh no.
It was.
I'm not about it.
No scouts here. I'm scared.
I'm gonna run in.
Absolutely not.
Hello, Topaz. Opposite the boss. Knockback mitigate. Stay here.
me, sorry, I'd like to get back to A.
Parent, I can't help but notice you have a damage.
Yeah. So
Good
half
stuff.
your overzealous.
But what's the question?
Blocks.
Editing the old lit
It's light party.
healing spell.
Save your sprint. Go mid.
Oh,
I got Scott.
I'm not.
Front, in front, in front.
Back. Not sure how I got any damage damage. Didn't take any damage, but whatever.
2.
Got up.
Weapons down. Alright, full circle. We're going to 3.
Take the 3. Wait for 4 to go off and then run into it.
Into
Run
4.
into it and wait.
Turn around. Wait for 3. Go in.
Go.
Go to 2. Go to 2. Go to 2.
Ran the wrong way.
Alright, go to towers.
God, I was too close. It was so close. Oh, that makes so much more sense with those
Yeehaw!
numbers now.
Well, made it to my spot.
Same.
What about these AoEs? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel a lot better about that now. Just have to do it faster.
Remember to go the right way. We're always running into
I went the right way, I
explosion.
just also ran inside.
I'll be honest, one of the first circle ones that we did, I ran immediately the wrong way, and I was like, I have to go the other way.
I did too, but
I
that's because
waited.
parent told me to go clockwise.
Exactly!
I remember that. I remember that.
Whatever
Man,
clockwise
most
is
of us
the direction that
were
I'm
alive
going in. No matter if it's wrong or right.
Frog. My
Ah.
cat's is sitting in the corner, and I don't know why. Anyway, back to Frog.
Thank you for correcting my insight there, Min. I really
don't know.
actually appreciate it.
I mean, if anyone's ever confused on anything, just speak up.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
And honestly, when it comes down to it, like, part of what I do for a living is explain things to people as far as like exercises and things like that. And I am very well aware of the fact that I can explain things 4 different ways to 4 different people, and all of them will understand one of those ways. Like, it's one of those things that you can say it over and over again. That was one thing, like, I love DM to death, and he is so good at leading and doing callouts, but half the times when he explains shit, I was like, I have no idea what you're saying, but I will look it up and I will learn it later. I felt so dumb. 3. Because he would explain it and it just did not make sense to me. And then I would figure out exactly what he meant when somebody else said it.
Your thoughts?
It's just, I didn't understand the way he explained things.
No,
My brain
I
just
felt
doesn't
the
work
same
this way.
to you. I'm not gonna lie. I feel the same way. There's certain people that they can explain something to me and I just don't understand it until I do it, or like ask a different way.
Nothing mean. It's just my brain doesn't work the same way as his does. That's,
I
I
don't
mean,
think like anybody else. Okay?
Puddles, where do you need to be?
We're at 1.
Thanks, at B.
We're gonna be at D for D's nuts.
It's gonna be a 3.
Scout B.
Let me know when you're running, 'cause I can't.
Token.
Come on, come on, come on.
We're going.
wrong
Wrong
one.
one, wrong one.
Bravo.
Oh, you said B, not D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Agent.
I
was
was
there.
singing John.
Yeah,
you were
exactly.
there.
I mean, you're there. That's what I was saying.
I was also there.
I think we should just fight.
This one guy. Fuck.
No.
Damn it, Raven, you fucking co-leader. Okay.
I mean, have you seen that app? I would
It's
follow
covered.
that anywhere.
It's covered today.
Rage.
Today.
Well, not tomorrow. I'm going
You
to a
think I'm
different
gonna
outfit.
forget something like that?
Alright,
That was our
I see
entire rage here.
you. I see you. I got you. Don't worry.
Cheeks out for science. I mean,
Well, if I switch to that outfit and our prog goes amazing.
when it comes down to it, I'm still getting a little bit of ass love because Adra's like, you know what?
Full
Raven's covered up. I'm
I
gonna do
know.
my job.
It's exactly, but she looks so good. Look at her.
I know.
I can't
Look
go
at
full
her.
ass. I look
You
like
want
a
me?
baby.
That's my wife right
Yeah,
there. Look at
that's
her.
a little illegal.
I'm
Look
baby.
at her.
A little illegal?
I can take
Karen,
a scrub off
there's-
it, but
Karen,
no
there's not a
underwear.
skill issue for that. Alright, next time.
You couldn't tell, that's my... If you couldn't tell, that's my new favorite response to shit.
I know. He's fucking crazy. Worse, he plays Dead by Daylight.
My friend...
That's
I reluctantly played Dead by Daylight with my friends, even though I hate it.
It is pretty toxic, though. I won't lie to you.
2.
Bob, no!
Bob and Frank. Okay, you fool.
What kind of carbuncle was he like? Was he like a green carbuncle?
Go with green.
Exactly what it was.
Or is he like an X-Men
We're on
Tanks
for...
at egg.
Thanks for a day.
Sorry, I thought I... You friend. You like my fake out? Is it cool?
Thanks, stuff.
Pink stuff.
Finding Raven.
Can I hold me?
Hey, thing is, what you
I'm in this guy's ass, like usual. Did we even need ass?
Did anybody else hear the laughter?
I heard
What's
that.
that salon?
Yeah.
Opposite the boss. Contact mitigate.
Stay.
Damn.
I got that.
My best.
Camera spawn.
You're fine, you're at A. All that matters.
No, I apologize to the healers because I have poison.
3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3.
Thanks, stuff.
Second.
I just forgot how to say
Light parties.
Oh, nope, come back. Light party.
Mid. Oh,
Okay,
behind him.
back, behind it.
Cross.
Run into that last animation.
Down.
Yeah.
We're at 1, starting at 1, starting at 1. Full circle, start at 2. I go into 3, then turn around, wait for 2, then cross over to 3. Stop, turn around, wait for 2. Go through 2, go to 1.
I already fucked it up.
No,
Coward.
You're
I was so close.
Well,
My pinky toe is in it.
I'm not gonna lie, the more we do it, circle just seems so much easier than zigzag.
The only reason it feels like that is because we have done it 80% of the time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just a suggestion for tail and claw, or claw and tail. You don't need to be way in front or way in back so that you dodge. If you're right on the midline.
Sorry, pushed the wrong button.
If you're right on the midline, it makes it a whole lot easier to dodge. So he's got those arrows on either side of his hitbox. One that's right next to Raven. You can just, if it's claw first, you can just be like right here. Wait for it to
And
go
then
off,
if it's tail for
and then you just flip over. So it makes it a hell of a lot easier to dodge into the new safe spot, rather than being behind him quite a far way away, or those kinds of things. I realize that positionals are a thing, but that might be a good time for something if necessary. But that helps.
Actually during that time for me specifically, I popped Chinook before it just in case for his head going back to people. So it doesn't matter at that point. But John's absolutely correct. You should
So-
play his little arrows.
Yeah, just that's a convenient reference point so that you can dodge shorter distance, which means that the server tick doesn't have as much of a chance to screw you. No, I've just seen
The
a few-
the absolute bare minimum distance you need to be to avoid anything in the game is like a single half step away, and you take 0 damage. Unless it's a proximity. But it's always better to dodge close to something rather than far from something. With an asterisk.
Questions?
Comments? Concerns?
Grim's Bagany?
Uh,
That was more of a sigh of regret, or
uh,
I didn't like that we put the same way with that.
I was trying to figure out like how to run without hitting the puddles, and I don't know.
Don't worry, just run through the puddles.
At this point, yeah, it's just run through the puddle.
I've
Yeah,
been
they're not
hurt
that-
almost the entire
not that
time.
much.
For the puddles that we're supposed to soak, like the ones that are up during Devour, the Toxicosis, you have to be in them for a tick. The ones that spread on the floor, those you can just breathe on, and they'll give you that they'll give you that poison that stays on you. So
Gotcha. Okay, so,
So-
you can just run.
yeah, so the stones
okay.
that kind of melt into the floor, those are the ones if you step on that dot stays on you. But the ones that we soak, like the ones that you stand with John in, as soon as that puddle goes away, so does your dot. So even if you're in the puddle and then out of it and you get a tick of damage, it disappears by the time you're out of it. Does that make sense? So don't worry about the puddles. You can go
Yeah, it
through
makes
those.
sense. Okay.
Alright. Fun.
Sometimes I just call it out to myself and then I forget I'm doing that.
Literally the reason I just started doing callouts was to help me remember and to make me heal, have to heal less.
Puddles.
Anything for you.
Thanks, Renee.
Welcome. On the yellow. Effect mitigate. Be on its opposite side. We can stay here. Two. Three. Three. One. Three. Three. One.
Thanks, stuff.
Party 6.
Save your sprint. Mid. Box.
No.
Front.
Hit and swat.
One hit and swap. Swap. Spins down. Start on 2. Zigzag. Start on 2. Wait for 1. Cross to 4. Stay at 4.
Top front.
Go through 1. Go to 4. Stay at 4.
Get your
Towers.
towers.
Quick about it. Ew.
Adrian, no!
So if you get clips, call it out so we can have a tank float.
What if I do this? Fuck. I've made it 50% of the way there. More like 95.
Close.
If you got clipped by the AoE, go even further into the middle.
So.
puddles.
Thanks for a day.
Welcome.
Next up.
On the yellow topaz. Opposite the boss, knockback mitigate. We can stay on this side. Two, three, four, two, three, four, two.
Next up.
Box. White parties. Save your sprints. Mid. Box. Front. In front.
Just be right across the line. I'm gonna be fucking with it.
Us. Buttons down. Starting at 3. Zigzag. Start at 3, then we're going to wait for 2, then we're going to go around 2 and into 1.
Pop.
2, 1.
God, every time.
3 towers. Hey.
Help.
Hi. I helped.
Did my help that?
Well, I mean, we didn't die.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's floating, so.
Yeah, the bait.
I thought we were down. Something.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't gonna be
It wasn't gonna be, but like, I just, you know.
So,
practicing.
Yeah, we're good.
I think both the tanks have to be up north because we're getting a bait there.
Yeah, we have to have a.
You have to have
fail
one.
one of the puddles.
Oh well. So that's the one you're involving.
Yeah, I'm involving and it's still causing a bait.
Yes.
You-
No.
yeah,
We
it's
have to
supposed
have
to
that.
be.
We have to have
We
that.
want the bait.
You have
Oh,
to
we
the
want
ba-
the
the,
bait.
you,
Yeah.
you want
So-
the bait, or it's gonna kill us.
The mechanic, the Devour, drains his bar. Like, if you look at it, he has the Teity bar, the titty bar, and it completely deletes his bar. If he doesn't fill the bar back up, then he enrages and we die. So we fail a bait so he can eat it, so we don't die.
Oh.
So that's why only one person is standing next to the puddle, because we have to fail it. If you and John stood next to each other outside of the puddle, we would still fail it. We'd still need the bait. But since you're invulning, John can float. So if somebody dies, then you can just call out, "Hey, D," and John can go to that puddle and we will only have the one bait to deal with.
Okay, so from that point, and just killing the bait too.
No, he'll eat the bait.
After?
No,
Oh,
he'll
he
eat
eats
it.
Yeah,
the
he
bait.
eats the
We
bait.
just want one bait to spawn so that he eats it instead of us.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
Remember do you remember that cutscene in normal mode? Where he breaks the
Kind
cage and
of.
then he falls here
I've
and
only
then
done
he
it
eats the
once.
slime? Alright, well never mind.
Parent. Was that on purpose or is that a skill issue?
I think that might have been a skill issue.
I guess
I don't
we all
have skill
just
issues, so.
jump in.
Dash is gonna come back and be like,
I think it's funny, parent, when you say shit like that, and then you just die.
Bastion comes back. We're all dead.
It's a skill issue, Dash.
but
I'm sorry.
two-
I tried. I tried. It wasn't working. Okay.
two things I noticed on that last pull. So let me preface this that I'm gonna start calling shit out, and it's not be mean. It's just to help us. If you see something I do stupid, please call it out. But that time, Dashin, I think you waited just a little too long to run out of the middle. I think you waited for the call out. That was too late. Or maybe it was just a bad server tick, but you get caught by the center AoEs. So as soon as you see them, as soon as you see him show up, just leave. You don't have to wait. And then for the tail and claw, Gene, I think you probably want to stand a little closer to the middle, because you've been getting last couple pulls you got hit by it.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
So just stand. If you target him, you see the two arrows on either side of his hitbox. Stand next to one of them, and then all you gotta do is cross over to the other side. It's like a step, and it makes it a hell of a lot easier to dodge. So, again, not trying to be an ass.
Yeah,
No,
this is
no.
screwy anyway, so like I've started to the point where as soon as I see the animation, I just run into it for tail and claw, because it's fucking fast.
Yeah.
My issue with the middle is I'm trying to switch to my other hotbar real quickly to get Tactician off when we're all there as a mid, and then run out at the same time so I can adjust my timing for that.
How long does Tactician last?
Like 15 seconds, I think.
Pop it earlier.
You might even pop it. So I'm popping Shake to mitigate that first hit, or were you like as we're spreading through stacks or spreads? Maybe pop it there instead. Make it a
Yeah,
little.
I mean there's a, if you watch the cast bar for Venom Squall or Venom Surge, if that's what you're talking about, I put my Lily Bell down halfway through the bar, and it stays up the whole time, and Lily Bell
Okay.
only lasts, 20 seconds. So, and I manually pop it basically after the stacks. So the main thing is if you can tactician the first hit, if it doesn't wait till the second, that's fine. I have time to stand still and top us off before the second hit. It's just
Okay, so just general question, because this is my first real time playing the DPS. Does Tactician, when I pop it, is it like a range thing, or will it automatically just go on the party?
It goes on everyone.
It should have a cast range though, right? Like some skills have a range.
It should. Its cast should be instant.
Yeah, it is an instant with radius of 20 ohms.
So my shake it off is 15 ohms, and what I've been doing is just kind of standing on the center where all the lines intersect and popping it there, and as long as everybody's near to the hitbox,
Okay.
so you should be good if you just kind of run mid, pop it, and then get to your spot.
Okay.
honestly, even if you get to your spot, because you're 2, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're standing right here, as long as
It's probably fine.
parent isn't in fucking Neverland, you'll hit everybody.
I mean,
The only
is it-
person we're gonna talk shit about is parent.
Well, I mean, that's the person that's across from him, you know?
True.
Yeah.
I can't imagine playing on controller, to be honest. So understandable. But yeah, I think if we move it a little bit, we'll make your life a little easier.
Yeah.
So just take a couple steps towards the middle and then step back out. You're good.
Bueno.
Nos vamos.
Or if it's healer stacks and we're on B and the other party's on D, you've got plenty of time. You don't have to move. You'll hit both.
I stopped popping press sticks. I don't know if it's my song.
Raven, I just noticed you never took the cheese it off.
Yeah, I forgot it was there for a while. I don't pay attention. There's too much going on in this fight for me to pay attention.
Literally did not even notice it was still there.
I'm focusing. I'm doing good to Valor. Now that I said that, I'm probably not fucked up. I know what I'm doing, so that's good. I'm not going too fast this time. Yeehaw.
That's easy.
It's a 2. Something about you.
Ooh, goodness.
I miss Gushers.
Think so.
Puddle.
I'm your puddle partner.
Today.
Round 4. Then round 3.
He's nuts. Asia, obviously.
Tank stuff.
What kind of stuff do you want?
It's tank business.
Are you sure you don't have time? I'll come out there.
Sure. You don't have the balls.
No, because I'm doing other stuff.
Wow. The light.
That goes off like immediately when I have to go behind him.
Light.
Yellow.
Hello.
Attack mitigate, regular mitigate. Gonna cross over after the second. Three, two, 4, 2, 4.
Tank stuff.
It's always directly across from the third one. Helps.
Box. Id. By parties.
It's way too slow.
Front, in front, in front,
on the
in
edge,
front.
on the edge.
Starting on 1. Weapons down. Full circle, start on 2. Gonna go to 3, turn around, go to 2, go to 1, go to 3, turn around, wait for 2, Go to 2. Go to 1.
I told you I would do it.
Stay at 1. Puddles.
Ah, shit. John has to stay in that one.
Oh shoot.
I'm out.
I want
Me
to.
neither, dude.
I was supposed to go to B, but I went to C by mistake there.
This is why I don't pat myself on a goddamn back.
Scott, how's the timing on the reprisal that you're doing after dashes? Is it hard to get that timing off? Because it's apparently the gap between that that AOE and the repeat is too wide for one reprisal.
Yeah, you told me to do it like 2/3 of the way.
Yeah, and
through
your
Sonic,
timing is
and I
perfect.
am.
It's just I thought that the two AOEs were close enough together that you could cover it with one. So if you're having or not, then there's too much time. You're not doing it wrong. I'm just if there's.
I think it's like just perfect if I hit like at the end of the Sonic.
Nah.
No, that
I
one's
tried that.
It's more than 10 seconds.
Okay,
Yeah.
then yeah, maybe just for the Ruby then.
Well, so I've been reprising the Ruby just because I was seeing yours fall off. I think we can just reprise both. But if it's easier for some reason in Invitation to pop it a little earlier than having to wait the last second, you can.
I mean, I have reprisal up there like pretty fine. I can do the Sonic if you want to do the Ruby.
No, that's perfect. Yeah, I don't want you to change things if it's working. But I was just thinking if you were having if it was trying to push 6 buttons at once or something.
Oh
that you could
that's
move
like
one.
a perfect time.
Okay,
I'm kind
never
of
mind.
adjusting.
And keep it where it is.
Yeah.
I said nothing.
Any questions on the Devour?
I'm just happy I followed the advice and lived. Thank you again, everybody.
I just I realized what I was doing wrong, and it's my fault. When parent says turn around, I just start running. I don't pause.
Yeah, turn and wait.
I just gotta pause.
That one I just went too fast. It was like I gave myself such good credit that I'm like, fuck.
I'm zooming.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
was doing.
scout. You gotta scout it out before you.
Oh, I'm not good at scouting. That's
There you
ninja
are. That's
gear.
What's your name? Your name's Scout.
Ninjas are scouts.
You're the little scout.
Oh, little scout. I'm a little raider.
It's okay, I'm here. I'll give you the dash power.
Oh, thank you. I have a
I
dash.
think the problem is that she is dashing. Not
Yeah.
The mechanic looks like a gigantic clusterfuck, but really it's just a lot of waiting.
Yeah.
The problem is I'm pizzaing when I should have French fries.
I get the reference.
My wrist didn't agree with that reference, but I did.
You know, they're playing one-handed.
Or
4, watch the puddle.
I fucked it up.
I have nervous. Every once in a while, this appears. Basically.
puddles.
Thanks a day.
On 4, then you're on 3.
Got him.
So
Soak 'em.
Yeah.
We're having fun, okay?
Look what you did to my Adra.
Are you kidding me?
You ruined her.
She was ruined before I met her.
Oh, that's
But
a buster.
Adra just hides her dankness. I don't know why.
It's not ruined, it's loved. Thank you.
Social
Okay.
anxiety.
She loves me so much. I love
Why do I feel like high school music?
I mean, am I really Wondercloud?
Do I need to know?
I'm not using words.
On the yellow. Opposite the boss. Knockback mitigate. We're gonna cross after the second dash. Cross.
Were you following me?
Just being fatigued.
Okay. I hang out on that side, and I always hear parents say something, and I probably scare the crap out of him. But I'm just slide casting. Just so if you're following me, just be aware.
3,
3.
2,
Pausing cast.
2, 4, 2, 2, 4.
Thanks, Steph.
Xbox. In. Give attacks.
Front.
Front.
Crooked.
Sorry.
Which?
Scratch. Alright, weapons down. Starting on 4.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I still don't.
Full circle.
Let's start it.
On 1.
What?
Circle. On 2. Stop and then turn around. Look at 1. Wait for 1. Go to 1. Go to 4. Then stop. Then look at the puddles. Puddles.
Wow, the very last one.
I was a split second late.
Hell yeah, we got our puddle, baby!
We made it.
We did it! Oh shit!
We're gonna live! Oh god, we're gonna die!
Oh shit!
I popped sprint a
Oh,
little
you guys
too late there.
together.
Go together.
How
Go
cute.
together.
Like all my name days have come at once.
I think we got this. Probably not tonight, but
I would like to see us get this tonight. We've got 20 more minutes.
yeah.
Yep.
Believe in yourself, everybody. Wake up! Wake up!
Smack your face.
Shake your hand,
Chrissy,
smack your
wake
face.
up.
I'll come slap
No.
you with my sweaty
No,
hands.
Karen.
I'll do it.
I never want to hear that song again.
I don't like this.
I don't even know what the fuck he's singing.
It's that
I know.
Chrissy Wake Up song from TikTok.
I don't use TikTok. I'm
I
one of
use
the
TikTok.
older
I'm too old
folks.
for TikTok.
But if it helps, wake up.
Punishment like a
I will start sending you every fucking day before I go to work, which is at 5 a.m. by the way. I'll start sending my wake up possum gift.
Wait, is that what?
Why don't I get that gift? What the heck?
Because I'm busy by the time you wake up.
Well, you're too busy for me, but you're not busy
Wow.
for other people.
Wow.
Okay.
Toxic.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You know who I messaged me. We're kidding.
How dare you?
Sometimes he messages back too much that I'm like, are you not working?
Better than Wayne did.
Wah,
Good thing he doesn't watch much.
3.
Forgot to hang out with the other people.
I can plan your race.
John, if we go hang out with you, we die. So why would I risk that to myself?
I thought you were saying John was a cool kid for a second.
I
No,
mean,
no,
he
that's-
is
that's
cool,
accurate.
But he's not a kid, so like.
That's also accurate. Thanks to
A cool or a kid?
thanks to Beta. Thanks to Beta.
Oh.
You're on board.
He's not. No, scout, wrong way. Go the other way.
Oh,
No.
It's not fucking B every time.
Scout.
I'm gonna go this way.
I was watching scout.
Why do I keep thinking that's B?
I don't know.
What's wrong with me? What kind of crack am I smoking? Apparently not the good kind, because I keep
Alright.
thinking D is B.
Scout, wake up!
I'm awake. I'm just on crack.
One with D.
Stop getting off.
Apparently I'm obsessed with the D.
I also very
Sorry,
much am
everybody.
obsessed with the D. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Telling Leon.
I mean,
Fuck
that's
off.
a good thing for him. I don't know what.
Yeah,
exactly.
where's the downside for that?
Exactly.
He's not gonna complain.
He's probably smiling back there.
He's listening to the whole conversation.
He is actually.
Oh yeah, because he's on push to talk.
It tells Leon that his group strats are mid.
I already have.
I know it's.
You do.
Nobody knows what I look like.
Nobody.
Go up on your stream real quick, mid pool.
Troubles I see.
That's right
It's,
there.
the deep fake.
Oh wow, my magnifying
One.
glass.
One.
I appreciate the drip rate.
I stole it from John.
Oh, I thought you saw it from Sing Street.
I mean that too, but like sometimes John doesn't do it. I get really sad.
I don't want to like. It's
Man, that's how I feel about my horniness in this damn static. But look where it goes to.
horniness is a term.
So you can't
I'm,
stop.
Puddles?
I'm suffering. Not
Thanks
D.
to
not
B.
D.
Yeah.
Not D.
Now we're D?
No,
No,
Scout,
no.
no. B.
I'm here.
Sick,
God.
for you.
Thanks, stuff.
The screaming, I don't know my
Just,
letters. I need to go back to Sesame Street.
just stand there and get punched in the face. It's fine.
Well, it hurts.
Should totally have John focus targeted.
Man, I didn't know you could focus target until like the other day. I ain't gonna start.
Oh,
No mid.
Well,
Backpack.
Crossover.
you can
Yeah. I'm
die.
just gonna die.
Yeah.
You can eat it.
I mean, we've eaten it a few times.
I think it's kind of risky.
Are you talking about the dash?
It is. It's like very. It's like no, the knockback. It's like very specific. You have to be around line.
Oh yeah, but
Can
that
eat it.
can't promise I'll be there.
Yeah, there's no real need to not knock back.
Well, it's more of like if I like accidentally fuck up the knockback.
I have a question
There's
that
a way
doesn't
I
really
can
matter, but
desperately-
like you know,
So,
Oh.
that topaz stone doesn't go off until he dashes, right?
Goes off a split second after.
Okay, because I was gonna say I could stand there for like 2 seconds, but nah, I didn't.
No.
No,
More like
it's,
one.
it's pretty quick after.
as you see him dash,
Interesting.
you want to change sides.
I only see the shiny and then I move if I need to. I've actually watched those things girl. I'm girl boss.
Girl boss nation and gate.
Like they're saying something.
Sweet, huh? I rest my case.
You need your last hop.
Forward.
Or
Y'all heard from
I will say at my island sanctuary, I named one Utah and the other one partner.
You're talking about the whole
Can't wait.
island. Like you named the island Yeehaw.
Nah, if I would, I would. Or if I could. I want to get those goddamn shorts. I will.
Puddles.
Island expansion. Great market.
Thanks, Beta.
We're at 1 min. Sorry, that's more for me.
okay.
Soak. Thanks, though.
Got scared, I'm sorry.
On the topaz. Upset the boss. Knock back mitigate.
You have to
So we're gonna
switch.
cross over after the second dash. Three, two, one, three, two, one, three.
Next up.
Box.
Light party.
Light parties.
Light party!
You guys are fine.
Oh,
Box.
Not fine anymore.
Marker.
Oh,
Front. Hit. Crossover. Alright, start on three.
no, I'm scared.
Zigzag. Stay on three. Wait for two. Run around two. Stay to one. Waiting for two. Through two. Go to one.
Oh, I can't. I already got hit. Oh, I was standing on the wrong side. Oh. I gotta stay on the right of the line.
What the fuck? Okay, never mind. Fix it.
let's do one more.
3.
One poison.
Who touched the poison?
Sorry, I thought that was
Ash.
one. I have to remember that it's put a surge in there.
Goals. I'm 4G'ing. Welcome.
Every time you say Sokum, I hear Bookum for some reason, and I feel like I'm in some like top drama.
You
What
found the
gun
poison
in your
pools.
patch?
Book 'em. On the yellow. Pause. Knockback mitigate. Switching out with E-dashes.
Oh shoot, I'm so disappointed with that.
Three, two, one, three, two, one, three.
Good stuff.
Box.
Like pretty. Like pretty.
Right? What? Stack. Box. Find him.
On the edge.
Switch. Weapons down. Starting on 3.
Bitch, we can still hit him.
Full circle. Start on 4. Start on 4. Go to 1. Turn around. Go to 4. Go to 3. Turn around. Look at 4. Go to 4. Go to 3.
Towers.
Oh,
Towers.
right on it. I gotta sprint.
Nice.
Where are things go?
Surprised.
Damn it.
Hey, Ruby Glow.
Here, I'll
That's
do
pretty good.
that.
That's gonna from right down, right down.
Oh. I tried to do attack. Oh, it did. I know.
Okay, we're gonna be on
These
the
are
side
healer
with 2.
stacks.
On the side with 2. This is light party stacks. I don't know if the other one's gonna be on.
I don't know where anyone.
It's always on the healers.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Hey,
Oh, that's the thing.
we
Yeah.
made it past Devour though. We made
Yeah.
it.
Uh-huh.
Slowly.
Okay. So there was no one on the first one, so the AoE hit everybody. I think that's what happened.
So we would have to correct me if I'm wrong, but we would have to go stand on the stones at that point, right, with our light party?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
2 light
it
parties
hits
have
the
to stand
healers.
on the side.
Okay,
with
so that's why you were over there.
Mhm.
So I figured Jean could be closer. The crystal closest to the boss, and then my party would go crystal farthest from the boss.
Okay.
That's a good.
And you don't have to. You can stand in that AOE. It's not gonna hurt you, because you're gonna turn it into. Basically, we're gonna turn it into poison. But
Okay.
there's kind of no point to, as long as the healer is standing close enough to the AOE for the poison puddle that hits you to hit the crystal. So I just parked my butt right on the edge of the circle, and it turned into poison.
I mean, as long as I'm still like there with my healer, it should be okay.
Yeah, you just need to be in stack. Okay. So make sure that we have a couple of days before we're back in. So
Yeah, really look
let's
at
try
Devour.
not to forget what we got.
Yeah,
really
Devour's
look at
hard.
those 2 20-second clips of Devour.
Also, what comes after. That could really be nice to see a accessory drop this week.
I think I'm just gonna watch a full video instead.
Yeah, I mean the main thing that the mechanic that we just did, we're turning two of the crystals into poison. We've got to dodge those poison puddles, and he'll do either a claw in front of him or a searing ray. So you either have to be behind him on the other side of the wall, or behind him, or on the other side of the mirror. So that's while we're dodging the poison puddles. So that's the main mechanic that we haven't seen yet. Everything else is just we've got to figure out how to spread within a small area, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Everything after that is just okay. Here's the same thing, but like either harder or just different.
Yeah. With a different combination of mechanics.
It's the same thing, but it's not.
So we have to get this, and then the rest should be pretty smooth sailing. It's just if we're hitting the boss enough to kill him in time.
Yeah, well, at that point, once we get to Enrage, we can start potting, and then if anyone at all gets hit with the damage down, we're just gonna have to wipe it, just to keep it safe.
Secret? Safe?
Keep it secret and keep it safe. I don't know.
You can just come here.
Parent, do you know what DPS we need to have to kill him?
No.
I'll have to research.
I am open for suggestions on how to help improve my DPS, as I've stated. This is my first real DPS job and a Savage, so I think I have my opener from the balance down, but after that, I am down for improvements.
If you're talking about Machinist, I would go to Sion and have Sion sit with you.
Yep, we started. I just Scout. Do you know when he goes back in? Like what day he goes back in?
They were talking about going in every day this week.
The other group? I was only
Sleons,
half
yeah.
paying attention. Yeah, they raid every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think. When the fuck do y'all raid? When do y'all raid? What's your schedule?
They raid tomorrow, and then the next day after too.
Tuesday through Friday.
Okay, so like the weekend. might
And
be a
yeah,
good
they just
time.
went into Monday this week, but right? You guys went into Monday? Oh, I don't know where I am. Anyway, I know where I am now. Thank you. Go back to your friend. Anyway, I mean, yeah, they raid Tuesday through Friday at the same time we do.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, learning a new class, the best way to do it is to play with it, figure it out. I mean, with somebody guiding you. But I mean, we all need to be as high eye level
Yeah.
as we can, because damage is insane this tier. So make sure that you're trying to run the
Yeah.
normal raids. Yeah,
I have to go back in because I missed out on my stuff, so I'm going in this weekend.
Don't forget that tone gear.
Yeah,
Go
through the normal raids and practice your rotation through it, and because that's how you learn a class is play it. So
Also, looking at you, Dash. Granted, once we do clear, we're gonna replace gear anyway. But trying to pentameld is definitely gonna help.
Yeah, I went and bought more materia. I was doing it with Scout whenever we were on the break.
Yeah.
Plus, if you catch a hunt train, they drop the things that you can turn in for more materia.
Hey, Dash, I got a question for you. Your controller, right?
Uh-huh.
Is there another cross hotbar on top of your cross hotbar?
I haven't set one up yet because I don't know how to set that up. Because I originally
learn how to set that up.
I came from PlayStation, to be honest, and I've only been on PC for about maybe a year now.
Before everyone gets off, not to interrupt, but after they're done talking, I want to ask.
No, let's go ahead and do it now because John's tired, and then
Okay,
they can talk controllers. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but John's tired.
No, you're fine. Okay,
I'm getting tired too.
If anyone wants to run Storm's Crown for their weapons, we can also do that on not raid days occasionally.
No, just ping me. I'm not in the middle of something for Storm's Crown or for helping with. Just.
Yeah, I'm happy.
I'm open to doing that on the weekend because I want to keep running Storm's Crown.
Yeah,
Same. I really want my weapon.
I think if we all had our weapon, it would definitely help.
Yeah, it would.
Cool, guys. Got a little prog. Got it cleaned up.
Right. Yeah.
Clear it on Friday.
This time.
Perrin, to answer your question, I'll look into it. I'm just exhausted right now, so I will work on it here and figure it out.
Oh yeah, I can tell you what to do right now.
Alright, stream. I'm gonna cut the end of this short. I'm tired. Made a little progress, so that's good. We'll be back as a raid group for Friday. Sure. I may stream tomorrow if we do something interesting. I don't know. But at least Friday we'll be back in. So, enjoyed it, and we'll catch you next time.